I got you in my life. Let's get it. Oh, think about you. Ooh. What's good? What's good? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Oh shit. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin', my people? What's poppin', my people? I told you I was going live today. I told you I was going live today. I think I gotta make a video about this tomorrow because we got a lot of updates, and I'm starting to see that nobody is talking about this case. And even though I don't rock with him, even though I don't rock with him, I gotta give Charleston White his credit. He's in Texas, so he knows what's going on behind the scenes. And I think tomorrow, if you think I should make a video about this tomorrow, put a 8 in the chat. Put an 8 in the chat. If you think I should make a video about this tomorrow with the details, put an 8 in the chat. Cause I'm starting to see nobody talking about it no more. And they want us to forget about Carmelo Anthony. They just want us to let him get railroaded. Oh no. Oh no. They gotta keep the same energy. You gotta keep the same energy. What's poppin'? See, I like that. I like that. Okay. Video dropping tomorrow. Say no more. Say no more. Say any tips on pulling girls. You ain't gotta pull them, bro. They like you, they'll come to you. Ramus, they like you, they'll come to you. You don't have to pull. Good evening, introvert rockstar. What's poppin', Danielle? I remember you. What's poppin', Danielle? You know you need to be boss. Oh yeah, you know, I got you. Marshall, I got you. I got you. Tomorrow is dropping. I got y'all. It's all about that damn Diddy. Peace and power. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? They trying to suppress it and misdirect. Oh yeah, but like I say, even though I don't rock with him like that, but I gotta give him his credit. Charleston White is exposing all that shit. And you gotta realize this happened in Texas. Charleston White is from Texas and he got connects. So the shit he putting out, he not lying about that shit. And tomorrow, we dropping a bomb. Not on the courthouse, you know how they is. You know how they get. We making a video. When I say drop a bomb, we making a video. You know how they get. Oh, you talk about a bomb. Come on, man. What's poppin'? What's up, ratchet ass Texas? Very feminine women never go to men. No, when I say they go to you, it's certain ways they come to you. Like if you own a kitten, if you own a cat, you will know. Just put it like that. If you own a cat, you will know. Where are you now? It look like you're staying at the beach. Oh no, this New Orleans. I'm in New Orleans. Nah, I don't really do the beach, man. I don't really do the beach like that, for real, for real. I don't really do the beach. Is it raining? Man, it's been raining every day. And I think it's gonna rain this whole week. I think we got a tropical storm coming. And y'all wanna know something funny? The tropical storm name is gonna be Dexter. And that's my name. Ain't that shit crazy? The tropical storm name is Dexter. And that's oh shit. Oh shit. Damn. Damn. Yeah, that's my name, Dexter. Ain't that shit crazy, bro? She said, made just for you. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. As soon as I said that big ass lightning struck, and you see why I'm not out there. Confirmed. That shit was crazy just now. Definitely read into that. Damn. Y'all heard that shit? Stay safe. Oh yeah, I will. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. But yeah, that was, man. That was crazy. That's why I'm not outside. Like, that's why I'm not outside. All right, Dexter. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But like I say, they really want us to forget about this Carmelo Anthony case, man. Like they want us to forget about it, and they want to work their magic. And Carmelo knew from Louisiana, so you know I gotta keep talking about this. I can't just let them get away with that. Our people from Louisiana, bro. Look, Carmelo, the news ain't gonna bring up how he saved someone. They ain't gonna bring that up. But if you know people from Louisiana and when we move out to a different state, we don't bother nobody. That's how you know Carmelo wasn't bothering nobody. It had to be a reason why he did what he did. We don't just go bothering people when we move out of Louisiana. We don't do that. Wow, that was, yeah, that shit was loud. It's like a car crash. It was loud. As soon as I said Dexter, boom. So that video will be dropping tomorrow. It will be dropping tomorrow. That coded name Austin Metcalf. Oh, look, I'm telling y'all, look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I wanted to hold it in, but I gotta remind y'all. Remember, Austin Metcalf, remember his dad had that sling, whatever, on his arm. His arm was in like a I forgot, I think it's called a sling, I don't know. His arm was broken. Guess who did that? His son did that. Yeah, his arm was in a cast. His son did that. And then, yeah, his son beat him. But then you gotta look at this. The mother hate him, bro. That's why I feel like this case is gonna be in Carmelo's favor because they found this together. All they gotta do, because they lied about the money, said the money, no, the money not going. They can't even touch the money. They can't even touch the money right now. You know, ain't that's crazy? You can't even touch the money because you're black. I'm telling y'all, bro, we gotta stop fucking with GoFundMe. We gotta stop fucking with. Well, I don't think it's GoFundMe. I think it's GoSendMe or something like that. They can't even touch the money. Ain't that crazy, bro? Ain't that crazy, bro? But every other race can touch the money when they get it. But you see, I keep telling y'all how these people work together. They all work together. They all work together to destroy a young black man who was protecting himself. They all work together, bro. That's why I always say they all on the same team. So that's why we can't just quit talking about this because it's not a hot topic. No, tomorrow the video is dropping. And we exposing GoSendMe. We exposing all of them. Yeah. Give, send, go. Thank you, Danielle. Can you wish your boy Nick Gurr? That's a good one. That's a good one. But yeah, good day, Dexter. What's poppin', Josephine? What's poppin'? But yeah, what was called again? Give, send, go. They working together with these people. They not even allowing Carmelo's parents to touch that money, bruh. That's why I keep telling y'all all these people on the same team, bruh. This shit's so cold and how they doing this shit. So that's why Charleston White is just exposing that shit. And even though I don't agree with a lot of shit that he do, bruh, I don't, bruh. But by him exposing this shit, we gotta talk about it. Give, send, go, yeah. So you see how the media lied and said the family spent all the money. They gotta get a public defender. Come on, bro. You see how quick. You see the real evil people. They've been lying the whole time, and this the reason why Carmelo is gonna win this case, because Austin Metcalf's parents, they not together, bro. They hate each other. They'll never be on one accord. And the media won't spin that story. They won't say that Jeff Metcalf was a deadbeat father. They ain't gonna tell you that. They ain't gonna tell you that the kids broke his arm. That's why his arm was broke. His own kids broke his arm, bro. I told y'all the game is cold, bro. But we're gonna talk about that shit tomorrow. I'm telling y'all, I'm dropping this shit, bro. Because, like I say, Carmelo from Louisiana, and I just know when we move out of state, we don't bother nobody. We don't bother people. Matter of fact, we nice to people when we move out of state. We don't bother nobody. We stay out the way. Dexter, I like your laugh. When he was being righteous, nobody would listen. Yeah, so Charleston Flip, yeah. But I can say he exposing all this shit. And people acting like they don't hear what's going on. But tomorrow, we're going to make them hear what's going on. Tomorrow, we're going to make them hear what's going on. Because they really trying to railroad him. Give Send Go, they helping to railroad him. When have you heard about Give Send Go or GoFundMe, not letting people freezing the money so the family can't get the money so they can't get a good law? Like, what kind of games these people playing? What kind of games they playing? We stand for our city. He one of us. Yeah. Most of them black people are chill. Yeah. Especially when we move out of state, bro. Like we ain't bothering nobody. We only bother people when, oh, you go try to bully me? Bet. Let's go. And he took it there. Imagine trying to bully somebody and they end your life. I'm telling you, the game is cold. The game is cold. Yeah, free Karmelo. I'm telling you. Tomorrow we dropping that heat. I promise you. We dropping that heat tomorrow, bro. Because they want us to be quiet about this while they do their evil works. And I told y'all, if Karmelo was guilty, it will be videos all across social media of the incident, what happened. It's no videos. You know why? Because the video will show that he was protecting himself. So what they gotta do is freeze the money so the family can't pay the lawyers so they can win the case. That's what they doing. Then they putting online that the family spent the money and they gotta get a public defender. Come on, bro. That don't even make sense. Why would the family spend the money and these people love their son? Think about that, bro. Think about that. When we match their energy, they clutch. Yeah, you got to, bro. You can't kiss that. You can't kiss their ass. You can't beg for. Man, you gotta match their energy. You gotta tell them keep that same goddamn energy. Fuck that. I don't care. It's up. Tomorrow is up. It's up. Come on, me. You gotta have at least have a picture, bro. At least have a picture. Dude said me. Come on, little Mimi. I'll be giving these trolls nicknames. Little Mimi. I gotta give my trolls nicknames. Little Mimi. How you come on YouTube with no picture with a name saying me? No, your name is Mimi. You gotta give these trolls nicknames, bro. Don't block them, give them nicknames. Little Mimi. Come on, little Mimi. We know you not a thug. We know little Mimi not a thug. You a wankster. We been hunted by fallen angel bloodlines. Little Mimi tripping. Come on, bro. You gotta know how to troll, bro. I've been on YouTube for like 3 years. I done went through all the trolls. Little Mimi. We ain't gonna block little Mimi. Come back. Like on Titanic. Jack! Come back! Come back! Little Mimi. Come back! Man, hey, these people crazy, bro. These people crazy, bro. Your life brings out the fool in me. Jack! Come back! So you talk like hood boy. Little Mimi, he done disappeared. Damn. My fault, dog. My fault. But yeah, let's get back to it, bro. They trying to railroad my boy, but we can't let this happen, bro. Especially he from Louisiana. We cannot let that happen. We can't let that happen. We can't let it happen, bro. Give, Send, Go. They trying to help them by freezing the money. When have y'all heard of these people freezing money, bro? That's crazy. And I'm surprised nobody is like going crazy about this shit. When I saw this, I had to go live. So tomorrow we dropping the video and bruh, I might go crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I might go crazy. If anybody's more Christian, it's us, not them. Man, so like I say, Charleston White, he really say what you want. He exposing these people, bro. I don't know what talk Carmelo dad had with him, cause they had a talk. You know, Miss Red Wine, what's popping? I remember that name. Hey, it's Red House Life. Oh, life is good, man. Like I say, I'm back to the content. I'm focused, and when I'm focused, life is good. Where the witnesses, if they touched him first, then it's self-defense. Yeah, you had a witness. I did a video. Just go back to my videos, and it was a video about a dude who was at the track meet with his kids, and he said what happened. He said step by step what happened. He said those twins approached him first, started to grab him and everything. You know, Miss Red Wine, congrats on. Oh, appreciate you, appreciate you. Thank you for that. You already know how, we've been putting in work. They don't want Carmelo to afford the lawyers. That's almighty push. Thank you. So we gotta speak on that tomorrow. We gotta bring light to that. We gotta bring light to that. That's why I say it's up to us as content creators to bring light to certain situations, because if we don't, the media go run with it. Yo, Dex, did you hear they tried to frame the Metcalf family as, yeah, that's what they do though, bro. Bro, the video I did yesterday, I said that in this country, they use religion, just like they did to our ancestors on the plantations. They use religion to control them. They use religion to, to manipulate people, bro. That's it. That's it. That's it, bro. You can look at their face and tell they racist as hell. As a black person, we can tell. We can look at your eyes and tell if you racist or not. And when we look at both of their parents, they might as well write racist on their foreheads. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. That's why they clone voice. Yeah, wow. Thanks for the update. Oh yeah, no problem. I got y'all. You could tell from the beginning, yeah. And you can tell that, look, you could tell the dad wasn't really, and look, we ain't perfect as fathers. As fathers, a lot of us not perfect fathers. A lot of men not perfect fathers. But don't get on national TV like your son didn't just break your arm. Your son just broke your arm, and you talking about Carmelo is a monster. Think about that. And look, this is what they do. What's popping? MTGV, what's popping? Hey y'all, go subscribe to her channel, bro. Like, please go subscribe to her channel. Like, I don't know nobody. She works hard. She's always up to date on everything that's going on with our people. Please go subscribe to her channel, please, bro. Since day one, she been showing love to my channel. She really be on it, man. Early in the morning, late at night, I be like, damn, do you sleep? Yeah, it's all in the eyes. So look, you can tell the dad really wasn't. You can tell just by the emotions, man. Like they did an interview with the news, and the news broadcaster, whatever. He didn't know that they wasn't together. So he was like, your husband, and she got mad as hell, bro. And her son told her, be quiet. He said, shut up. Her son said, shut up. See, the news ain't gonna say who the real dysfunctional family is. They gonna always paint the black family as the dysfunctional family, but we see what it is. That's why, bro, who in the hell hops on a news interview that hours after your son just died and you giving interviews? Who do that? Your son just got stabbed to death and you doing interviews, you run to the news. Oh, we know why you run to the news, because y'all have to tell y'all side of the story first to manipulate the masses. That's what it's simple, bro. Who in the hell does an interview hours after their son just passed away with a straight face, no tears, no nothing? Think about this shit, bro. Think about this shit, bruh. So they want to control the narrative, in the eyes of the public. Meanwhile, Carmelo's family, you know how black people, like, we don't just rush to talk or nothing. We gotta collect our thoughts and stuff, because anything you say as a black person can be used against you. And when you from Louisiana, bro, people don't like attention. We don't like attention like that. So Carmelo's parents didn't run to the news because they know their son. They know if something happened, if he did that, someone had to be trying him. And we saw, for the game so cold, when the autopsy came out and said that he had drugs in his system. Bruh, they tried to act like that shit was fake. They tried to act like all this stuff was fake. All this stuff was real. Dude had drugs in his system. I posted a picture of on IG. They got guns calling kids monkeys and stuff. Bullying. And they talking about a knife? It's Texas. These white boys have guns when they 3, 4 years old in Texas. What you talking about? These little boys going hunting at 4 years old. What you talking about, a knife? Come on, bruh. Talking about bringing a knife to school. This is Texas, dog. Ain't no telling what them boys got in their lockers. You talking about a knife? That's Texas. Them little white boys have guns when they 4, 3 years old. Tell me I'm lying. It's the South, dog. In the South, everybody got a gun. Now, let alone Texas. That's why I say, if you go to war, don't go to war with Texas, bro. Everybody got guns. The grandma, the great-grandma, the great-great-grandma. They got the guns in the church. They got the guns everywhere. That's Texas, dog. They don't play. I heard it wasn't a knife. Yeah, it wasn't a knife. It wasn't. They were twice as, thank you. Yeah, Louisiana too, yeah. Why they call us, yeah. I'm telling you, bro. So you can't let, that's why I always tell y'all, bro. So a lot of times you gotta sit back and use your common sense with this media. When they tell you something, it's always the opposite, especially when they deal with us. The pastors preach their guns in Texas. Hell yeah. What? They don't play that? They don't play that? You know why? Marvin Sapp was talking greasy like that? Because he had a gun on him, bruh. That's why he was talking greasy like that. His church in Texas, bruh. That's why he was talking so gangster like that. Nigga had a gun on him, bruh. Don't nobody play no more, bruh. Are you talking about a knife, dog? These kids coming to track meets with guns, bruh. In Texas, these little dudes go hunting at 3, 4 years old, bruh. And then they trying to be black. Austin Metcalf trying to be black. You go on his TikTok account, he trying to act black and stuff like that. He one of them white boys. But till he ran up into, the real deal, the original 130 pounds soaking wet. Yeah, Karmelo had a promising, yeah, bro, they messed all it up. They messed all it up, bro. Always claim to be a victim. Yeah, no, that's Caucasian people. Always they run to the media first to be the victim. And then they try to gaslight us when we come with the truth. Why y'all so racist? How we racist? What do we own? How we gonna be racist? We not stopping we don't own no GoFundMe's to hold money for people. We don't have none of that. We don't own that. It's racist to freeze money so people can't get a lawyer. Now that's racism. That's real racism for your ass. Everything will backfire against them. Yeah, we should be prejudiced because of them. I'm telling you, bro. We just want to live in peace, but they don't want that. You gotta look throughout the history. Every time we tried to live in peace amongst ourselves, what did these haters do? Cause hold on. I did call them the original haters. They are the original haters. Every time black people did something for themselves, what did they do? They always came and mess stuff up because they are the original haters. Yeah. Every bully meets his match. Damn, that's some real shit. That's some real shit. Stole it, yeah. They flooded. They dropped bombs on it. Every time we mind our own business and we do for ourselves, they drop bombs on it. They are the original haters. They are. We do need our own platform donation. Yeah, we do, man. Cause like we do, bruh. Cause depending on these people, they can freeze your money up so you can't get a lawyer. Come on. We can't stop though. We need to initiate a new community for ourselves. That's true, man. That's why I say like we gotta start our own media, bro. We gotta put our own information out there because these people don't be researching, bro. Like they believe everything the media tells them. But I know why Jeff Metcalf's arm was broken, and then he tried to stunt and go to the press conference like he was mad. He wasn't mad. You know why? He had them shades on. He was hiding behind them shades. You gotta watch people who always wearing shades, bro. You gotta watch them, bro. He wasn't mad. He was hiding them coward eyes behind those shades. You ain't see Karmelo parents had shades on. He had shades on. He was hiding those coward eyes. He wasn't mad. He was just acting like he was mad. He was fronting. He was bluffing. He was bluffing. If we would have saw his eyes, you would have saw he was bluffing. When they told him to leave, he left without a fight. He just wanted to come up there and bluff. That's it. He did the most. See, people who do the most, you can't believe that shit. The mom, now I can't say this. Austin Metcalf mom, she stand out the way because she really grieving. She really care about her son. But the dad going up there to the press conference like he give a damn, man, he was just acting, bruh. It was all a act. It was all staged, bruh. Even when they had that that racist rally, like right after that, them dudes wasn't really serious. You had the cops arresting them. Them dudes wasn't really about that business like they was back in the day, bruh. You saw that in Ohio when those black people stood up for themselves. They had their guns protecting their neighborhood. What happened? Them racist Caucasian people ran away, bruh. I'm telling you, bruh. I'm telling you, they not who they are online. When they trolling online, that's online. In real life, bruh, they not about that no more. They not like their ancestors. They don't have their ancestors' blood, bruh. They put those racist flags on, those masks on. They do that to get on TikTok. They do all that to get on TikTok and take pictures, bruh. They ain't about what they be talking about. It's a song, Boosie and Webby. You ain't about what you be talking about. They bluffing. That's why he had them shades on. He was bluffing, bruh. He was. What you gonna do with one arm? Who you gonna scare with one arm, dog? Ben Crump finally took people's case. Oh, who case Ben Crump took? That week rally. Bruh, I never saw the cops turn on their own people, bruh. They was so weak, bruh. I'm like, bruh, y'all letting y'all ancestors down, bruh. If they ancestors saw them today, bruh, they'll be like, you know what, bruh? Just go home. Go home. What he said on life, gold mouth, that's enough. Take them on in. Ben Crump, iffy. Oh yeah, man. Like he said, gold mouth, take him on in. He had enough of the ass whooping. How the cops beating up the racist Klan, bro? Bro, you really gotta laugh at these people, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And then yeah, you have some, I can't say the word, but you have some COONS. You have a lot of them. You gotta laugh at them too, bro. You gotta laugh at them too, cause they want to be accepted so bad, but in real life, they getting disrespected every which way. They getting disrespected by black people and by they favorites, the Caucasians. They getting disrespected in real life. They have no identity at all, bruh. So I call them skunks. Hey, I think I'm gonna start saying that, cause I don't like to using the word because sometimes YouTube be how YouTube get. Carmelo is the victim of his self defense, man. But if you go back in history, like I always say, history teaches you everything. Our ancestors couldn't even claim self defense. Absolutely, some of these YouTube, oh man, I don't know, bruh. They do anything for that dollar, man. They do anything for that dollar. I have black friends, one of those. Oh man, they the worst, bruh. They the worst, bruh. But in real life, they get disrespected by all races, bruh. That's the cold part. In real life, they get disrespected, bro. Every day. Call them coconuts. Damn, how y'all getting all these names? Oh shit. Coconuts. Bro, I might have to use that shit. Okay, okay, yeah. Well, I put the picture up on black coconuts. See, bro, you gotta troll these because they think they can troll, bro, but they can't really troll because they too serious. We don't take them serious. So to us, they are funny. We don't take them serious. To us, they funny because they trying to fit in with people that don't even rock with them. And I laugh at them, especially after this case. Oh yeah, man, you got to. Money is that poison. Facts. These Mayo people are something else. They really are, man. They really are. But like I say, tomorrow we dropping that video. We dropping that video and giving an update because a lot of people not talking about it, man. And I'm not one of them dudes who switch sides. Like, nah. We know why we ain't see a video yet. Because Karmelo is innocent. We know that. Has the same laundry bags. Oh, yeah. We know why we haven't seen a video yet. Because Karmelo is innocent. Give him a good Louisiana roast. Oh, yeah, tomorrow it's up. Do not give him our coconuts. No coconuts are good. Damn. Y'all got some good nicknames, though. Coconuts. Somebody call you a coconut, bro. Hey, we gotta run the fade, bro. Somebody call me a coconut. We gotta fight, bro. We gotta fight, bro. I know I love coconut water. Oh yeah, wow, the Metcalf boy jumped. Yeah, that's why his arm was broke. I'm telling y'all. You see how as time go on, you see things. That's why his arm was broke. And then I did a video about the dad was arrested for SA. He got arrested for SA, and to this day, we don't know who he SA'd. You are silly. Somebody call you a coconut, bro. You gotta fight, though. You gotta fight. Even if you can't fight, you gotta fight. You be punched like, don't call me a coconut. Don't call me a coconut. Ozone Wallace, not coconuts. You ain't lying. For real, man. So yeah, man, tomorrow we dropping that video, man. I got y'all. I told y'all, every day we dropping content. Every day we dropping content, man, because they want us to forget. And they want to be able to railroad Karmelo because, look, if they can railroad Karmelo, they can railroad any black person if it's self-defense. No, not coconut. My son, low coconut. Or him being dead is a judgment if he broke it. Yeah, he broke his dad's arm. I think both of them was fighting him. But I'm going to have the videos up tomorrow. Yeah, both of them was fighting him, and they broke his arm. Because it was something about he was abusing the mother or something like that. But we go, bro, it gets deep, bro. I told y'all, whenever Caucasian people run to the media, they trying to hide something. Hey Dexter, not to get off topic, but have you thought about doing some ASMR at times, like tapping? Oh no, nah. Like when I turn my phone to record, bro, I be turned up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But appreciate that question. They starting. Hold on. They starting a fight that day. Yeah, we have to stand up. This so yeah. You better come with another name, not coconut. Like that family not even together, bro. See, that's the reason why I feel like Carmelo is going to win because their family is not a unit. So even though they doing what they doing, that family is not a unit. Their mother hates Jeff McCaff so much, she don't want to be seen with him. She hate him so much. Like, what did he do for her to hate him that much? Like, that's what we gotta ask. What did he do for her to hate him that much, bro? So I feel like that's gonna throw the case off. And then I know she mad at him because look, this is another reason why she mad at him. You gotta think about it. When his son died, they had two GoFundMe accounts. Two GoFundMe accounts. So after your son break your arm, you not mad that he dead. You glad you can make money off of him now. So that's why you showed up on the news. I told y'all the game is cold. Dude ran up a bag off his son death, bro. This dude is a real estate agent. This dude already had money. He made a GoFundMe account and he ran it up off his son's death, bro. They had two GoFundMe accounts, so that's why the mother is mad at him too, because he made a GoFundMe account. This dude, a whole real estate agent in Texas, selling big homes, bro. Yeah, he's selling big mansions, bro. And he created a GoFundMe account when his son passed away. They created two. So the mother probably like, so why you making money off our son and you went there? I'm telling you, bro, the game is cold. But tomorrow, that video, we going hard. We going hard. Wow, yeah. I'm telling you, they created two GoFundMe accounts. And I think both of them got like over 300K. Both of them was over 300K, bro. I'm going to pull it up. They created two GoFundMe accounts because they not together. So she had hers, and he a real estate agent. He had his. Over 500K. Thank you, Montez. 500K, bro. So you ran up the bag after your son broke your arm. You ran up the bag off your son's death, bro. I told y'all the game is cold. These people are heartless, bro. These people are heartless, bro. Now, one time did you see Carmelo and his family? You saw them speak one time, and when they spoke from the heart. When his mother spoke, she spoke from the heart. She didn't have to wear no shades, bro. I'm telling you, any people you see wearing shades, bro, all the time, watch out, watch out. Bet they got access to that bag. 500K, bro. Two separate GoFundMe accounts. You think he was mad that? Come on, bro. The boy and his. Okay, we got another one. His name is Trump Won Evil Lost. Oh shit. Hey, bro. Hold on. Get off your knees. Get off your knees. Get up. Hold on. Trump won, Eva's lost. Look, that's what I want you to do. I want you to get up off your knees, dust your knees off, wipe your mouth, and zip Trump's zipper up. Okay? Get off your knees, but you gotta wipe your knees off. Dust your knees off. Not your shoulders. Dust your knees off. Then wipe your mouth. Wipe your mouth, then zip his zipper up. Zip it up. I told y'all, leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone, bro. Yes, his mouth. Yeah, you correct. See, you listening. You listening? Dust your knees off. Dust your knees off. Get up. Wipe your mouth. Not TH, your mouth. MOUF. At least you listen. I like that. I like that. There you go. You see, you still listening. I love that, bro. I love that. Okay, now that we done with him, what the hell I was talking about? What's wrong with these people, bro? Who they think they talking to? Dude, tripping, bro. Happy White History Month. Hey, I'm gonna keep you, bro. At least you funny. At least you kind of funny. I give you that. I give you that. Blue Democrats coming for you. Get ready for the red Republicans. They so easy to troll, bro, because they too serious. I'm just gonna tell all of them to dust those knees off, and zip Trump's zipper up. That's it. Cause they be giving mad head to that dude. He needs somebody to bat the piss out of him. Facts. Metcalf, daddy, and the money he racked up over 500K. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. He racked up over 500K off his son's death, bro. And this dude was already a real estate agent. What you need 500K for, bro? I'm telling y'all, the game is cold, bro. The game is cold. Yeah, now we gonna block you because you're repeating yourself, bro. Come with some new material. Come with some new material, bro. 500K, bro. Now that tells me a father was just getting revenge. Oh, you want to break my arm, then die? Bet. I'm about to run up 500K. Yeah. And then we still don't know why he was arrested. He essayed somebody. We still don't know why he was arrested. We still don't know. I don't think the boys were close to him. They wasn't, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in their eyes. I don't think, let's see, they had his and her. Yeah, GoFundMe accounts. Yeah, but they not together, though. So that's why the mom really hates him, because he ran up the bag. And look, this is the cold part. Jeff Metcalf got more than the mother. He raised more money than the mother raised. Ain't that some shit? So they thought we forgot, bruh. But nah, we ain't forget. I bet they had good insurance. Facts. That evil never ends. Facts. He made more money than she made, and she's the one raising the kids. Ain't that crazy? Now, if that don't tell you something, and this how you know, bruh, when somebody manipulating you. They come to the news talking about Jesus. Oh, I forgive him. Somebody, hold on. Let's back it up. Somebody unallows your son the same day you give an interview and say you forgive him. What? How bad did you hate your son? You telling me the same day they give you an interview? I think it was the same day, bro, because they went to his house. Somebody unallows your son the same day you say you forgive him? How you forgive somebody? Come on, bro. You forgive him because you wasn't close to him. You forgive him because you got 500K off of him. Wholesome, but they are total opposite. They not even together, bro. And like I say, we can't judge families because they not together and stuff like that. But when you try to come on the internet, come to the news, acting like you perfect Christians, no, we ain't going for it. We see what Caucasian people do with that Christian word, bro. We saw what Camp Mystic did to those young girls. For money, they put their life on the line. It's all for money, bro. For money, those people don't give a damn about nothing. What happened to Karmelo almost happened to my son. I nipped that shit in the bud. My son graduated on time without a fake suspension from a white man. Come on, bro. Yeah, we gotta protect our people, bro. We got to. Yeah, tomorrow is going down. Tomorrow is going down. Cause they thought I forgot, and I'm like, wait. We gotta put this stuff back together. And like I say, I don't agree with everything this dude say, but whatever Carmelo Anthony dad, whatever talk he had with Charleston White is exposing everything that's going on in Texas. Because he's from Texas, so he's exposing everything that's going on, and it makes sense. So tomorrow, I'm just gonna put two and two together like nobody else doing. I'm gonna put two and two together like nobody else doing. God hasn't forgotten facts. They tried to call Carmelo a fatherless child. Come on, yeah. You see what they do? But they project. And this is what I'm starting to learn about in life as I get older. A lot of people be projecting, bro. They don't want to know the facts. They just want to project what they going through, how they feel about themselves. Because these people, they love to act like they not racist. But you go on Facebook to these news websites, when a black person get arrested, what they say? The usual. They always trolling with racism. They lead with racism. We don't be the ones leading with racism. We just be firing back. They be leading with racism all the time. So, like I always say, keep that same energy. No crying, no. Keep that same energy, because I'm going to keep that same energy. The payment of these bounties by colonists was more about systematic acts of violence. Facts. I hope this puts Charleston back on the right track. Yeah, bro, from what I'm seeing, he's still doing his little troll stuff, to stay relevant. But whatever Carmelo Anthony father, whatever talk he had with Charleston White, bruh, they hate him in Texas, bruh, because he that nigga that's exposing the shit. I think it's a book called The Man by the. It's something about Spook. It's something about the spook next. I don't know. The spook that sat on this. I forgot the name of the book, bruh. Somebody remind me. Insurance policies and inheritances, those that sat by the door. Yeah, bruh. Yeah. So I'm telling you, please give me the name of the book. I think it's The Spook That Sat by the Door. Yeah, The Spook That Sat by the Door. Yeah. That's a great book. Why is he allowed to say and do anything? Because he's a black man. But I don't know. He exposing their ass. He exposing them, bro. And this information I'm gonna put out tomorrow and connect. See, we gotta start connecting the dots when it comes to these people and holding them accountable. You ain't tell us why you had that broken arm, dog. Your son broke your arm and you raised $500K plus. Make it make sense, bruh. It's a movie, Spook That Sat by the Door. As he should. Charleston is unfiltered. Some people can't take it when he's talking real. Yeah. Like I say, I don't agree with a lot of shit he do and say. But Carmelo Anthony's father had a talk with him. And that changed everything, bruh. He said, damn, I need to break my arm. Yeah, bruh. The sons jumped him, broke his arm. And then they tried to act like the dude, the autopsy, they tried to act like he have like Molly in his. The dude had drugs in his system, bruh. And they tried to, push that to the side. But they tried to find so much dirt on Carmelo Anthony. It wasn't no dirt. I did a whole video about him saving a kid from drowning. Carmelo was probably what, 14 years old at the time, 15, 14. He saved a little kid from drowning. But the news ain't go talk about that though. The news ain't gonna talk about that. They tried to find so much dirt on that family. They couldn't find no dirt. So they had to come up with lies and say, oh, they spent all the money. That's a weak ass lie. How they gonna spend the money? The money is frozen. They had everybody believing that they gotta get a public defender. Bro, who about to get a public defender for a big ass case like this? Nobody doing that. Those kids, yeah, they're jealous. Jealous, dog. But y'all, I'm about to go work today. Bro, why nobody told me when you doing inspection on the homes? This change the subject. But why nobody told me when you purchasing a home and you gotta do the inspection? It's so many goddamn fees. When they do an inspection on the house, you gotta pay this person, that. I'm like, god damn. But it's cool though. It's cool. That's what I had to do today. So it's been a busy day. I did some laundry today. So tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow we dropping a video. And I like these days I skip because it gives me time to do my real research and not rush videos. You know, the money making racket, bruh. A lot of fees, bruh. I'm like, didn't I just pay y'all to do the inspection? Now I'm paying what the you gotta pay one dude to inspect for termites. You gotta pay. I'm like, god damn. But it's cool though, man. It's cool. We just thankful. Like I say, I made that community post. Bro, I be thankful to make groceries, dog. I be thankful that I can get groceries. Even though groceries high as a mug now, I be thankful just to have food that's gonna last me a week and do it all over again. I just be thankful, bro. And once you be thankful for life, you don't need $1 million. You don't need 500K. Why is you raising 500K and your son just was stabbed to death? What you need 500K for? Oh, so you can retire? Okay, okay. Yeah, tomorrow we going in. Those fees are crazy, but yeah, it's worth it. I heard somebody told me that I talked to. She said something powerful. She was like, spending money on investing is not wasting money. When you invest in yourself, when you invest in your future, it's not wasting money. So that's how I look at it now. It's not wasting money when you investing. You know, like I say, my property, eventually I'm gonna rent it out to black travel nurses and black doctors that need somewhere to stay. You know, so I appreciate y'all, man, for joining live, man. I love my chat. I love the trolls, cause y'all keep this shit funny, not too serious. We had Mimi. He disappeared. Mimi disappeared. Oh yeah, see, yeah. We got the thunder with us. We had Mimi disappeared. Then we had Trump. Trump dust off the knees. He disappeared. Yeah, bring him on, bring him on. How the song go? Bring him out, bring him out. Got to buy a photography book. Oh yeah, I got you. I'm gonna post that in my community post. First, cause like my family got some books, but I gotta order some and I'm gonna post them in my community post. Ever notice that don't talk about the twins' backgrounds at all? But tomorrow, tomorrow I'm going in. I'm going in because you trying to railroad my dog from Louisiana. Oh, it's up with me. It's up. They said Memorial High School allegedly has a drug problem. Bro, you gotta realize if you stay in the suburbs around those wealthy white kids, bro, a lot of them kids on drugs, bro. They influenced by the rap culture. They the ones who buying. They the ones going to the concerts. They the ones going to the concerts on drugs. On drugs, bro. Those dudes in high school, they are on drugs. See, people love to talk about the black schools, the schools in the hood. You go to these private schools, these suburban schools, bro, those kids are on heavy drugs, bro. Heavy drugs. Heavy drugs. They are real demons. They real demons. In college, that's all they do, bro. That's all they do, bruh. So when they say Austin Metcalf had Miley in his system, I wasn't surprised. But the media try to downplay that. But we ain't gonna downplay that tomorrow. We bringing that back up, baby. We bringing that back up, baby. My kids went to school in the suburbs and all you, yeah, full of drugs, yeah, full of drugs, full of drugs. That's it. Watch all the movies with the suburban kids. Like it's all the high school movies. It's all about drugs and sex. But they love to say the hood is ghetto. No, no. You go live in those suburbs with those entitled kids and see how they act. See how they act. So that's why I say you can't gas like me. You can't. Nah, you can't play me. I done seen both sides before. Yep, those movies, yeah. Sniffing paint, all type on fentanyl. Man, on that fetty. Heavy, bruh. In high school, dog. And it's only worse now because of social media. So don't allow these people to tell you that the black community is this, the black. Bro, go to their community. Go live around them and see how they kids act. They kids love hip hop music. They kids go to all the. Just look at all the rap concerts. It's mostly white kids. The media is trying to hide. Yeah, go to all the concerts, bro. It's mostly suburban white kids, bro. Lil Durk, King Von, they love that shit, bro. We not obsessed with the King Vons because we live around the King Vons. We got family members that's the King Vons. They obsessed with that shit. That's why you see their YouTube channels. They making whole documentaries about King Von, NBA YoungBoy. Shameless. I'm telling you, bro. Just go back on Netflix tonight, y'all. Just go back and watch shows like Euphoria. Just go back. Just go watch those shows. And that's just the suburban community, bro. That's the white community in America. They try to paint it as perfect. It's not perfect. Their kids hate their parents. The kids hate their parents. The little white girls, they love the black boys. I'm telling y'all, they love the hood black boys. I'm telling y'all, bro. The media, they can't fool me. I done seen it, bro. I done been across this country. That's one thing I know. I know this country. Those wealthy, those wealthy Caucasian girls, they love hood. They love hood dudes. They love hood dudes. They love it. Those wealthy white boys in high school and stuff, they love hood black women. They love hood black women. Big white girls do, yeah. So with this media, man, you cannot trust this media, bro, because they not gonna tell you the real, bro. They not gonna. They want you to think that living around white people, you just gonna live this happily ever. No, it don't work like that, bro. Those kids in the closet doing shrooms, they doing acid, they doing all type of stuff. They hate their parents, dog. Yeah. They hate their parents, dog. Like it gets deep, bro. So don't let these people fool you like they life just perfect. It's not, bro. It's not, bro. It's not. We gotta stop calling our black babies bad kids. We gotta make changes. That's facts. That's facts. That's why I say, you know what? I gotta be amongst my people, bro. I can't live around I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I gotta live amongst my people. You can say what you want about me. It is what it is, you know. But y'all, I'm out. Video dropping tomorrow. I'm gonna let y'all know tomorrow morning what time it's gonna drop, around what time. But video dropping tomorrow. We going in. I appreciate everybody that joined live. Like y'all, bruh, my lives be banging because of y'all, bruh. I really appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all.